Hi, I'm Milton Rendell and welcome to Real News Friday. Another big week in real estate. Sales were up on the previous week, up to 922 sales for the week, up 5%. Stock levels is an interesting one, and I did say to you it'd be interesting if we get above sort of the 9,000 mark, and we are over that now, 9,118, and it looks like we're trying to get back up to that 10,000 mark, so that's an interesting number. Up another 1% in terms of stock, 21% down on this time a year ago, but certainly well up on where we were probably about 4 to 5 weeks ago. So it's just an interesting one, but once again we've had our stop because of COVID, etc. here in WA, so we'll see where that leads us. Rentals, 2,983, that's up 4%. There seems to be a small bit of softening in there, but again this still could be a bit of overlay from the COVID from a few weeks ago, so we'll see where that takes us between now and the end of June. Stock levels for rentals still 21% down on a year ago. Now, just a bit of a snapshot of the marketplace. People are asking me what parts of the market are active. I think it's probably more simple to explain what range people are looking to spend. So we're seeing there quite a large inquiry between 300,000 to 500,000 in between the areas between Midland up to Greenmount and parts of Darlington. Well, we know there's quite a few properties over that amount, but that sort of seems to be the general inquiry. Into the hills, sort of the 600 to 900 mark seems to have a fairly fair bit of interest. I know the Chidley office has had a considerable amount of interest in around the 450 to 700 range, and I know Bakers Hill have seen extra activity and with some sales in areas like Wandowie over the 200,000 mark. So there's certainly been some inquiry around, but also people are still opening their wallets and paying decent amounts for properties. We have seen more activity again in areas like Middle Swan. Inquiry in Guildford's very, very strong, so if you are thinking about selling in Guildford, anything from $500,000 to $2 million, there's plenty of people looking, and that seems to be continuing, hasn't slowed down in any shape or form. Probably the only thing is that maybe some are getting a little bit fussier. They're just because obviously when you get in those sort of price ranges, people tend to be just a touch more fussy, especially when you start getting around the $1 million mark. But overall, we are seeing good inquiry. Our commercial industrial office has been extremely busy. Some of the busiest activity Mike and the team have seen for probably over 10 years. Mike's telling me that the leasing inquiry for the Midland and immediate area is the highest he's seen for quite some time, and that's certainly encouraging. Plus your settlements, we've seen a continual flow of business coming through, and well done to the guys there. 2 months ago we broke a company record in terms of number of settlements for the month, and we are seeing continual interest and continual inquiry through Plus Loans. Plus Loans this month, again, very, very busy. 2 months ago had a record month as well. So we are seeing lots of good traits and lots of good trends out there. Inquiry overall really, really good. From a agency point of view, we've done more appraisals in recent times, probably in the last 3 weeks. We've probably seen a spike in people trying to find out the true worth of their property or trying to evaluate what they're doing going forward. That inquiry rate or request has probably gone up about 60%. That's quite a large number, but certainly prior to that, that was fairly low, as we didn't have a lot of properties on the market. But I think what we're seeing now, a lot of the people who were considering selling prior to the COVID and now revisiting, now they've seen some equity growth. I think that will continue between now and December. In terms of real estate, if there's anything else you'd like to know, check out realestateplus.com.au.